Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Aftershow for issue 24 of The Powers That Be. Again, this one was called The Boys Are Back in Town. This had a little bit of everything, I think. It had some nice story advancements, some combat at the end. I think everyone had a little bit of fun on this one. So we're going to start by going around and doing our stars and wishes. And I think this time we're going to start with Julie.
Um, I got to beat on things. Always makes me happy. And I'm just, yeah, a little bit more in with the story, background stuff. So
All right.
just keep on keeping on. That's it.
All right. Let's go to ECAT next.
Uh,
You are breaking up something horrible.
start everybody, because there's just no one who really did all pull together as a team. Wishes, I think it's just we got to remind the GM what time it is.
All right.
Other
Let's
than that, nope, that's it.
Okay. Let's go to Ray.
Um, so Star Patrick, just imaginative, bringing in different elements that clearly like you see where all of the storylines are, and so you're just it's really cool. This is in my very short gaming, like legit gaming experience, this is amazing. So that's really cool. Big star for Trevor for just his dice foo and like character and like knowing fine difficulty 9, yeah, and I make it. So just you are the most prepared character, and it's so like if there's something that's we're relying on you to get a particular task done, you've already figured out 3 different ways on how to do it and a backup to all of that probably. So a hat tip to you for just knowing how to work the system. um I aspire to be a third as competent and on the ball as what you've already demonstrated. And I get teamwork is great, even if it's not. This is another one of those, oh, it's a little bit over here and it's not again everybody, but when we all needed to come together, it really worked. ECAT had some great moments. Paw, you came in tactically and you did what you do best, which is fantastic. And Jack, oh my God, your banter as always. I want to smack you upside the head. Um, we'll get around to that. So again, wishes primarily time,
Yep.
but good session.
Yep. We'll go to, speaking of Jack, we'll go to Matt.
Hit me. Well, stars definitely to Trevor for going off and getting us much needed intel and hopefully leaving a thing that will continue to give us much needed intel.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
It
least
keep
while the
on
battery-
giving.
In this case, it keeps on taking. But
Stars to Gene for again being a good spirit with the banter, even if I'm gonna get hit the next time we see each other in person.
I said I wanted to. I'm going to think of something much better though.
And stars to Julie for toughing it out tonight. Thank you for showing up, and this was fun. And the perennial star to Patrick for letting us play in his insane world and juggling all the things. I'm not going to hammer the time thing too much. All I'll say is my wish is if the next episode that deals with Exa isn't titled Exa gonna give it to you. We may riot here.
I was going to go with Exogenesis, but I like that one too.
Well, it can be a two-parter, you
Yeah,
know.
there you go.
Accent stage left.
I was just thinking that exist.
Exoskeleton. That would be another good one.
Yep.
All right.
Exoskeleton in a closet.
Yep. There you go. Oh, there
Oh.
we go. Decision made. All right. For me, stars to everyone else, to all the other players in the group for dealing with the fact that I deliberately split the party and didn't tell y'all. Which, I mean, Crash is still sometimes an asshole, but you know, he came back when he was needed. And yeah, everyone was on the ball tonight, and everyone just, you know, took their role and ran with it, and it was really, really nice. Wishes, I have some things that are probably biologically impossible that I'd like Statesman to do to himself, but you know, that's for another day. But no, I just want to see more of the story, because God, the story is getting so good, and this is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for when I said let's do this and let's stream it, because this is just being fantastic. Finally, to Patrick.
All right. Well, I think my main star tonight is going to be to Trevor. A very bold choice to decide to engage in a robot combat, as opposed to sitting in a room where the biggest voices in his industry are up to some obvious shenanigans. So that is really good.
You'll notice I didn't leave them unmonitored.
Yes, yes. I'll have to decide what the fate of the GoPro is.
Okay.
But that was because interestingly, I did have a plan. If you had stayed in that room, what was going to happen to you? Because you may be invisible, but you're not entirely undetectable.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of locking you in with the 5 of them and just see what happens. Let the soldiers out and then just lock the door behind them. Okay. Because, why not? So that was really good. And I very much enjoyed how everybody chose to express their characters and everything. So that was a lot of fun. And once again, with Wishes, it's like I really wanted to have some mindless combat in it. So that didn't go as quickly as I had hoped it would. I have to, I think, readjust my numbers a bit. So, but I can do that.
I just want to do a quick go around before we get going, because this opportunity is too good to waste. I believe Patrick has already presented us with his favorite 50-cent or more expensive word in Bloviate. So we're going to go around the table. And what is your favorite 50-cent or higher word? I will start off. Mine is defenestrate, which, for those of you who don't know, means to throw someone out a window. The number of times that I have explained this to various coworkers is both depressing and kind of probably says something about my career progression, but that's me. Julie actually had her hand raised, so go for it.
Just oh God, it is completely out of my head. I'm so narfy right now.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Posthumous.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that's a good one. All right, who's next?
I'll go.
EGAT.
I use this word a lot. Workers at me. I actually like cattywampus.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that leaves Ray and Matt left to go.
Sure. Just because it's kind of on a work kick or whatever, but when I'll talk with students and I will say pedagogical.
Ooh.
Like pedagogically.
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, that's very niche.
That needs to
That
go into
is
my
nec-
vocabulary more often.
Yeah.
Incredibly niche.
Yep.
Yes.
Say T word.
And Matt.
And Matt, what? I don't get extra points for engaging in anarchist syndicate talk with a robot? All right, so I'm gonna have to go through the form here and say degloving.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
For those of you
yeah.
who don't know, Matt is in the medical profession. Take that as you will. All right, so that was just a fun little thing. I mean, we could sit in theory craft for hours with everything that we've learned the last few sessions. But
But
as I
Ray
said
will
before,
kill us.
yeah, it's
No,
late,
I'm just
and-
gonna leave. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I got to get
All
up in
right.
6 hours.
Yep. So that is it for this after show. If you guys like what we do here, say so in the comments. Tell your friends, tell your relatives' friends. But until then, let us know what you'd like to see, if anything. But if not, until then, for Patrick, ECAT, Matt, Julie, and Ray, I am Trevor, the Vitruvian Meeple. Good night, everybody.